So if you're into car detailing, you've probably heard of snow foam. You've probably got a pressure washer with a snow foam lance, but sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the butt to get that out. Perhaps you just want to do your wheels or just do a quick over of your car, and this is where something like the IK Foam Pro 2 really comes in handy. So I'm going to show you what it's all about and how it works in this video. Stay tuned. Right then, so in the box of the IK Foam Pro 2 you get a couple of things. The IK Foam Pro 2 itself, the instruction manual which is in many languages, and then you also get some accessories and some tips which are in my pocket, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so you get some replacement filters. There's 10 replacement filters on there, which I'll show you a bit more detail of that in a moment. A couple of different coloured end caps. So here we have a red one and a green one. This is basically a cap that you put on the end of the sprayer so you can kind of identify for yourself what you have in there. Perhaps you've got snow foam, perhaps you've got all-purpose cleaner, and this is just a colour code that you can define yourself that you put on the end, which we'll show you in a moment. And then two of these nozzle filters, one for wet foam and one for dry foam, and there is a grey one in there as standard. I'm going to switch this out for the orange one. I'll show you how to do that in the video. So I'm only going to use this for snow foam. I have a different one which I use for all-purpose cleaner, but I'm going to pretend that the green one is for the snow foam. So you can put these couple of spare, or the different filter nozzles, into the handle and pop this on just like this. Easier said than done. So then you're not going to lose those, and it keeps it all handy in one place. In terms of the unit itself, we've got a couple of features. Obviously we have the pump here, so this is pump activated. There's also a pressure release valve just here, so it will auto pressure release if you have too much pressure in there, or you can pull it up to release the pressure when you've finished. You obviously have the nozzle at the end here. You also have a locking feature, so if it's pushed out the other way, the trigger isn't going to work on the top here, so this just gets locked out. If you push it in, then the trigger works again. Really easy to open and close. You can see just in here, so it's 1.5 litres of water in there. Nice flat base, so it's not going to fall over on the ground or anything. And then if I move closer, I'm going to show you the inside. Okay, so just inside here you can see this one currently has a grey nozzle on as standard. You may need to get some pliers to help you pull it out. This is kind of a mixed nozzle, so I'm going to change this out for the orange one, but that's basically how you get access to it. I prefer the orange for the wet foam. But yes, pretty straightforward, pretty ergonomic, feels pretty good build quality. Okay, so just got the end off, the grey one back in there so we don't lose it in the future. Just like that. Put the cap back on, and then basically attach the orange one to the end here, just like so, and we can reinstall that back into the top just like that. Okay, so in terms of our filters, so as mentioned we've got these 10 filters, and the filters in here are going to get dirty over time. You can clean them out, but if you do need to replace them, it's basically just in there. So just use a paper clip or something to pull that out and replace it with one of the 10 nozzles that's already in the pack. Okay, so just put some product in there, and now we're going to try it out. So it says about 15 pumps, so let's give it a go. Okay, that feels about right. And let's reposition the camera, and then I'll spray it on the wheel and you can see what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. work pretty well. I tried it again, giving it more pumps. Basically I just pumped it until there's 2.5 bar in there, so basically this kind of just gave off a little gasp of air to make sure it didn't over pressurize. That seems to work pretty well. I think my mix is a little bit off with the snow foam, but it's still done a pretty good job. Obviously you can adjust the end nozzle here if you want horizontal or vertical. I prefer vertical, so just adjusted that in there. When you're finished, obviously you need to clean it all out. You lift this top piece up to remove the pressure, and then you're good to go and take it off. It's not going to spurt everywhere. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this IK Foam Pro 2. Hope the video has been kind of helpful. It was a little bit rushed because I'm running out of time a little bit, but thanks very much for watching. Please like, please leave comments down below, please share and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.